What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Cancer. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I already see a comment of somebody asking why so early. Well, hello, guys. Welcome to the afternoon. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing this video a little bit earlier just because my schedule today, I have stuff to do later on in the late afternoon. So usually I go live about 2 to 3 p.m., anywhere between there, sometimes a little after 3 p.m. But for today, I have stuff to do in the later afternoon. So with that being said, that's why we're live a little bit earlier today. But without a further ado, let's go ahead and get it started. And we're getting started here with the Cancers. So let's see what's going on, baby. Messages here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Messages here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancerian, let's get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Actually, I'm gonna have to shuffle one more time. You did have a card come out here though for you, Cancer, which is going to be the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles showing up here for you, very much so a card that represents everything's gonna be working out. So just a side message for Cancer, if you've been kind of having any sort of doubts of things not working out for you, or worries that things aren't working with you, and you might have felt like things are working against you, I genuinely feel like Three of Pentacles here is here to reinforce things are going to be working out for you, so you have no need to worry. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. One more shuffle here for you, and we'll have a look here at your next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, starting out here with the overall energy for you, we do begin this reading here with the Queen of Swords. So you could be connecting here possibly with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy, we have here the Queen of Cups. Taking a look here at what you're dealing with, we have here the Eight of Cups, and then the outcome here for Cancer is going to be the Judgment card. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on. Coming into your next 24 hours, Cancer, we start out here with the Queen of Swords all the way to the Queen of Cups. So, I definitely feel like for your next 24 hours, you're definitely going to be thinking more in terms of logic than in terms of emotion. Is something that I heavily feel here for Cancer. Now, Cancers, we're all very emotional beings, right? So we're very used to thinking with our heart. We're very used to thinking with our emotions, but I feel like for the next 24 hours, it's a little bit different here for you guys. It looks to me like you're in that space where it's like, okay, I rather think more logically and logistically rather than involve myself in matters of the heart. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with here, you're dealing with the Eight of Cups. So you know you have to walk away from something. And maybe you acknowledge that walking away from something's definitely going to be painful. And it's not to say that you're dismissing your feelings of something being painful that you're walking away from, but it almost feels like you're saying, hey, I need to remind myself I'm walking away from something for all the right reasons. And no matter how painful it might be to walk away from a situation in my life, this is what's going to benefit me. This is what's best for me going forward. So it's this realization of like, hey, it might hurt, it might suck, but it's time to continue to remind myself that everything's working out and me walking away from the situation is working within my favor. Taking a look here at the outcome for you, Cancer, we have here the Judgment card, which is about taking a chance on a situation. So what I feel here for many Cancers is moving into your next 24 hours, it's like I need to take a chance on walking away from something no matter what, even if it pains me. This is something I need to remind myself is going to serve me in my best interest. All right, Cancer, love that for you. Yeah, listen, sometimes the heart obviously can go through periods where it's experiencing lots of pain. You know, decisions aren't always that easy, especially when you're thinking with your heart. And sometimes you just have to remind yourself logically, you know what? This is the best idea for me. This is the best path for me. I have to do this. And even if the heart is in a position, excuse me, Sorry about that, guys. My throat's really scratchy today. But even if your heart's in a position of time where you know it's going to hurt having to do it, if you know logically that it's the best decision to make, it's the best decision to make. So I definitely feel here, Cancer, you're going to remind yourself here, you know what? I'm making the right choice here walking away, and that's all that matters. Let me take a choice, or let me take a chance on doing this, and we'll see how it works out. And kind of like that Three of Pentacles that originally came out before I got to your cards, I think that this is just another affirmation from the universe. Hey, everything's working out here for you, so you have nothing to be concerned about. All right, Cancer. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. And by the way, holy crap, man, my alerts over here for YouTube are popping up. Holy, Cindy, thank you again for gifting another 5 memberships to people. I really appreciate that, Cindy. Thank you very, very much. Oh my God. And thank you, by the way, P Gillis. Hopefully I said that correctly. Thank you for subbing to the channel. Thank you, Dominique, as well for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. And welcome new members. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you all very much. Okay. All right, baby. So we finished up our Cancer. We're going to go ahead and move on in. We're going to do... Let's do water, fire, air, earth, just something very light here for today. So we're going to do water, fire, air, earth. We're going to move into the fire signs in just a second. And by the way, Cindy says, sorry for the interruption. I tried to do it before you started. No worries at all, guys. You guys aren't interrupting me. And by the way, guys, if I ever take a moment before I get to responding to a thank you or to a super chat or to anything, I'll always get to that when I can. So thank you nonetheless, Cindy. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And don't worry, guys, you never interrupt me. You guys can do whatever you do. I appreciate it nonetheless. And I just do want to mention, guys, before we continue, my throat is a little scratchy today, so I might have to take a pause to cough a little bit, okay? I know it's not cute, I know it's not amazing, but with that being said, I might have to take some breaks here and just refill up with my water, so bear with me today, guys. I'd really appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead now, and we're going to hop on into our fire signs. Cancer, thank you for tuning in. Going on into the fire, we're going to have a look here at the Ram Fam and take a look and see what's going on for Team Aries. By the way, Denise is mentioning there's an imposter on Instagram claiming to be me. Don't accept it. I call them out saying you're live right now, by the way. Yep. So there is a bunch of people that do this all the time. The accounts constantly go and then they come back up, and Instagram, to be blunt, doesn't really give a shit. I mean, if they did, I guess they would verify my account to help out and have everybody, know that this is the verified account. But I've tried with Instagram so many times, they don't care. And it's really a hassle to get an account page taken down. So, I get them taken down. They come back up the next day with another name that looks similar to my name. So guys, remember, if you ever want to make sure if you're talking to the real me, you got to look at my description. My description has everything you need to know. It has every social media I have and operate. It has every way of how to book a personal service with me if you wish to do that. Everything's always in the description. So at the end of the day, that helps you avoid all of these scammers. So if you ever see an impersonator, please do report and block them. I'd really appreciate that. I'm sorry that you guys have to go through that. I mean, I wish it could be something I can change, but I can't. So with people that do that stuff, they don't do it just to me. They do it to multiple tarot readers in the community. So always just check your reader's description. My best advice, always check your reader's description on YouTube. They will always have all the information there that you need to know. Okay? All right, though, guys, hopping on into the Aries. Sorry about that, Aries. Let's get on into it and see what we got going on. So what's going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours? What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Aries, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy here for you is going to be the 8 of Wands. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Ace of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Death card. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the King of Pentacles. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look here and see what we got going on. By the way, Mama Dukes, thank you for giving me a $9.99. Appreciate that, Mom. Thank you for the $10. Really, really means a lot. By the way, guys, this is my mother who sent me a donation. So thanks, Mom. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, guys, getting on into the readings here for you. Aries, for your next 24 hours, 8 of Wands in reverse here to the Ace of Cups. So I kind of feel like for your next 24 hours, you're definitely moving into more of a loving kind of energy. Is something that it seems to me like you're moving into a much more loving kind of energy. I mean, taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Death card. So something here seems to be changing. I feel like if your energy hasn't been super lovey-dovey lately, Aries, if you've kind of felt a little blunt or just a little turned off from being in a place of love, I feel like for your next 24 hours, you're going to be in a pretty openly loving and caring kind of vibration. I'm not sure what's necessarily making this come up for you, but that does seem to be what's coming up here for you moving into your next 24 hours. I mean, looking at the outcome here for you, being the King of Pentacles here says you're just in this mood, you're content, you're happy, you're in this lovey-dovey vibe, and it's like, I might as well share the wealth. You know, when you take a look here at the King of Pentacles, it always kind of reminds me of like a share the wealth card, right? So I feel like with that King of Pentacles showing up, it's about I'm in a good place and I'm in a position to give love to others because I have so much love to give. Why not give it? So I feel like for your next 24 hours, you're definitely going to be in quite a lovey-dovey kind of space. Of course, take it how it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But that energy seems to be coming towards you. And because you're so fulfilled, you know, it's like I might as well share it with other people in my life. So it's a good day to be a friend with an Aries moving into the next 24 hours or being surrounded by Aries energy. I don't know. I just have a good feeling like you're going to wake up and just be in a good mood and, you know, want to show people that you care about them. And ultimately, for your next 24 hours, it seems to be this wonderful energy you're going to be tapped into. So Aries, I love it for you. Very, very good. Okay. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. Very nice message, actually. Okay. So we did the water, we did the fire, hopping on into the air sign, baby. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Libra gang. What do we got going on? Messages here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, all is well. Let's go ahead over here and take a look. Libra, overall energy here for you is going to be the Three of Pentacles. So you could be connecting here possibly with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Hermit. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome here for you is going to go ahead and be the Hierophant. So definitely Taurus and Virgo energy coming through strong here for sure. So you could be connecting with either one of them. But regardless, Libra, Three of Pentacles here all the way to the Hermit kind of feels to me like for your next 24 hours, you're working on getting out of your shell again. You know the hermit mode, right? It's that classic tarot card that represents that you're in hermit mode, you know? You're not really around anybody. You're in your solitude. You're not talking to no one. You're kind of just doing you. So Libras, I feel like for your next 24 hours, you're working on getting out of your shell. You're working on getting out of hermit mode and kind of coming back into society a little bit. Maybe recently you've had some time to yourself to kind of just be away from people. Maybe it's what you've wanted, but now you're recognizing, okay, like I've been dodging my friends or dodging family or dodging certain things in my life for quite a while now. It's time to make a bit of a reinvestment. So looking at what you're dealing with here, Seven of Pentacles, you're getting ready here to reinvest back into society, you know? It's like, okay, I've had my time for me, but now it's time for me to jump on in back into my life and my social life, most importantly. So I definitely feel like you're going to be getting back into like your social life here, especially if you've been kind of to yourself recently. And then looking at the outcome here being the Hierophant card here represents that there are people in your life that you are devoted to and that you definitely do care about. And at the end of the day, those are the people that you want to be surrounded by the most. So I feel like you just needed time. Maybe Libra, you needed a couple days for yourself. Maybe you just recently felt really drained being around other people's energies. And you're like, okay, I just got to kind of just do me for a little bit. But now I feel like moving back into your 24 hours, it's like, okay, I'm ready here. I'm ready to get back into society, to get back into my social settings and connect with the people I love and care about, you know? And that's okay. Excuse me. That's absolutely okay. I think that sometimes we all kind of hit a point where our social meter burns out and we need to spend time with ourselves and we need to charge up and reset the batteries, right? And recharge the batteries, if you will. I know me personally, there's a lot of times where I'm like, okay, my social meter is just gone. You know, I don't have any time or any tolerance right now to be around anybody or anything. You know, I have many moments like that happens with me where I'm like, I just want to be in my own energy. And I think it's healthy. It's super healthy to take time off for yourself and to do what you need to do. And with that being said here for you, moving into your next 24 hours, I think you're ready here to get back into society, get into your social energy and your social places, and you're ready here to reconnect with all the people you love and care about. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, we did our water, and we did our fire. Thank you, by the way, Libra, for tuning in. Gratefully appreciate it. Jumping on into our earth signs now. Let's have a look here at the Capricorn. All right, let's see what's going on here for the Cappy, baby. Messages here for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, we're going to get our last and final shuffle here, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Cappy, overall energy here for you is going to be the 10 of Wands. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we got here the Hermit, what you're dealing with, Capricorn, 6 of Wands, love that for you. And then the outcome here, 2 of Cups. Okay, I feel like you're getting a reminder in the next 24 hours that you don't have to be alone. I definitely feel that this is somebody stepping up to you saying, hey, I notice everything. You may not think I don't notice when you're sad. You may not think I don't notice when you're angry. You might think I don't notice when you're having a grand and fantastic time. But the truth is somebody here sees you, and they see you for who you are, and they see you in every stage of where you're at. And I feel like this is a close loved one. So this could be like a father, this could be a mother, this could be a friend, this could be a romantic partner, whatever the case may be here for you. Somebody knows you very well. And even if you think you are very good at hiding a Capricorn, they're like, you cannot hide from me. Okay, so this is somebody here saying you cannot hide from me no matter what. I see through everything. Okay, so with the 10 of Wands here all the way to the Hermit, I feel like you've kind of been keeping your burdens on the down low. You've been kind of keeping your own feelings or struggles you've been dealing with on the down low, and looking at what you're dealing with here, 6 of Wands, of course somebody who cares about you is going to notice. And looking into your next 24 hours for the outcome here, 2 of Cups, you know, this individual here is going to say, listen, I love you, I care for you, I'm here for you. And with that being said, I believe we have a strong enough relationship where if you need help and if you need assistance overcoming anything, or if you just need somebody to talk to or a shoulder to cry on, guess what? I'm that person here who's going to be there for you. So I definitely feel like you're going to be getting a reminder. You might not expect it. You might have thought you've been hiding your burdens really well. You might have thought you might have been hiding whatever's been bothering you recently incredibly well, but this person's going to call you out, but they're calling you out in a good way here, Cappy, and they're like, listen, I can see right fucking through you. There's an issue going on here, and you know what? Here's the reminder that I love you and I care about you, and I'm right here if you need to talk. And I think sometimes just having that reminder, even if it's not exactly, you know, what we were looking forward to, even if it's unsolicited sometimes, it can just be incredibly nice to know that there's someone there who loves us and who cares for us, okay? Beautiful. Love that, Capricorn, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, take it if it resonates, and leave it if it doesn't. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. Jumping back on into the water, baby. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Pisces gang. What do we got going on here for the fish? Messages here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Piscean, let's get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here for the fish. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. Pisces, overall energy here is a Queen of Swords. So you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the current energy for Pisces, we have here the 3 of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Ace of Pentacles, and then the outcome for you, Knight of Cups. Hello, Piscean. Liking this energy for you. Let's go ahead and talk about it. First things first, Queen of Swords here being the overall energy of the reading. Sometimes it requires us to completely let go to gain the entire world. And I love that statement for you, exactly the way that it came out. Sometimes it requires us to let go in order to gain the entire world. Looking at what you're dealing with here, paired with your current energy, 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. As long as you let go from situations in your life, Queen of Swords being the overall energy, and allow yourself to be joyful, 3 of Cups, opportunities will start being granted to you at the end of the day. And looking at the outcome here being the Knight of Cups, not only do I feel like opportunities are being granted to you here, Pisces, but I definitely feel like these are opportunities that are going to bring you on a whole new path going forward. You know, I often advocate for people that, you know, sometimes in life we create a lot of resistance, and the more that we keep on doing the things that we resist, it continues to persist, right? So whatever it is you resist persists. If you're noticing things in your life aren't working out, if you're noticing that it feels like things are stagnant, if you're noticing that you're trying super hard to make something happen, but it's not happening, happening the way you wish it to, sometimes the best thing to do is back off. Because at the end of the day, even though rejection's God's protection, at the end of the day, the universe here also wants to redirect you as well. So if rejection may be God's protection, there also is this energy of redirection. So I feel for you, Piscean, you're backing off in the next 24 hours. Maybe something in your life isn't working. Maybe something in your life isn't really up to code right now. And you're saying, you know what? Fuck it. Queen of Swords here, 3 of Cups. I'm letting go of this stress. I'm letting go of this anxiety. I'm letting go of all these emotions. And I'm just going to simply enjoy myself. You know, something here right now doesn't seem worth the stress. And with that being said, when things don't seem worth the stress and we just say, you know what, I'm leaving it up to God or I'm leaving it up to the universe, we usually tend to feel a lot of relief. And through all this relief, you're going to find that, oh my God, the moment I let go, boom, here comes in an opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. So I love this for you, Pisces. And I always tell people too, when you're in the process of manifesting, the best thing you can do is you can set and forget. Put your intention out there, manifest what it is you desire, then let it go and forget about it. Because the more we want things, the more we end up resisting them. If want is a word of lack, and if we give off energy of lack, how could we attract something that we are saying we do not have? You feel me? So with that being said here for you, Piscean, your next 24 hours is pretty much all about letting go, and letting go is going to allow you to gain the world. Okay? Love that for you. So yeah, if you're struggling right now, Pisces, if something ain't working, my advice here, let it go, leave it up to the universe, leave it up to God, because you will be redirected. And when you do get redirected, you're going to like those new opportunities coming in here for you. Okay? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you for the donation, my love. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $4.99. You said things as always, Aunt, sending nothing but the best and good vibes to you. You're an awesome reader and keep up the good work. Well, thank you. You're really, really awesome as well. And I really do appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pisces Love. All right, guys. So we finished up the Piscean over here. So we did our water, hopping on into the fire. Now let's go ahead and have a look here at Team Sagittarius. Let's see what we got going on. Messages here for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, we're going to grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What do we got going on for the Sagittarian gang? Overall energy here for you is going to be the Five of Swords. Taking a look here at your current energy, we have the Six of Swords, what you're dealing with, the Judgment, and then the outcome card here for you, Saggy, is going to be the Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. So for your next 24, let's see what's going on. All right, Five of Swords here to the Six of Swords upright. Moving on from anger, moving on from any sort of residue, emotional residue, if you will, seems to kind of be the topic of discussion. I think for many Sagittarians, you're tired of like holding on to something that you've been holding on to for a while, right? Because if you hold on to things like resentment, if you hold on to things like negativity, if you hold on to like shit that just happened in your past and those negative emotions are still within you, then that means that you're still not only connected to your past, but you have emotions that are still negatively impacting you all the way up until today. So I feel like you're recognizing, like, I don't want to hold on to these emotions anymore. I don't want to bear any of this negativity or harbor any of this negativity. I'm ready here to set myself free. Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with the Judgment card. And what I love so much about the Judgment card is that it does represent forgiveness. So with that being said, I may forgive, but don't get me wrong, I will also not forget. And that is not necessarily a bad thing, because forgiveness is great. It allows you to let go. It allows you to release. But not forgetting prevents an opportunity from something to never happen again, because you recognize it's not worth it. I deserve better. So you're going to forgive here, but you won't forget. But the good thing here is that in regards to forgiveness, it allows you to release. And looking at the outcome here being the Two of Pentacles, I think that this is something you've been juggling with for a while. I think it's been very hard for you to let go of any sort of resentment you've bared or anything that you've been holding on to emotionally, any kind of emotional residue. I think it's been pretty difficult to let it go for a while, but coming into your next 24 hours, I feel like you're finally getting prepared to do it. And I really think it's going to be a game changer and a life changer for you, because I can't tell you, man, how many times I remember in my past where I would harbor so much resentment for certain things that happened to me or certain things that I dealt with. And then as soon as I just decided to let all that negativity go and forgive myself and forgive the person and forgive the situation, everything in me shifted. I had this weight that was so freaking heavy on me finally be released. And it was one of the most beautiful experiences overall. And I've had this happen multiple times in my life here as well. So my advice here is go through with it, because it truly is a game changer here. All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our water, we're going to jump on into the air signs, and we're going to see what we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang. All right, we're going to see what's happening here for the birthday peeps. Aquarius, I want to say happy birthday to you. Hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you're looking towards a fantastic season. Thank you guys so much, by the way, for tuning in. All right, baby. Let's see what we got going on here for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Team Aqua, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. All right, Aquarius, give me 1 second. We had a little flipper come out. All right, Aquarius, overall energy here for you is going to be the Four of Pentacles. So you could be connecting here potentially with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, we have here the Three of Pentacles, what you're dealing with, Aquarius, Six of Wands in the reverse position, and then your outcome here for you is going to be the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So for Aquarius, moving into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. We start here with the Four of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. So it definitely looks to me like you've been holding on to this idea of wanting to reach out to somebody and rebuild something. Now, it doesn't have to be about rebuilding a relationship or a friendship. It could be about maybe you've had an idea to build something or to work on something. Maybe you've had an idea to tell your boss. Maybe you've had an idea creatively. Whatever the case is here, you've had some sort of idea of rebuilding something or putting in some work to make something even better. So I feel like you've been holding back here on something in order to either create something wonderful or repair something. All right, having a look at what you're dealing with though here, Aquarius, we have here the Six of Wands in the reverse position. I feel like even though you've been holding on to this, you haven't given it any attention. You haven't given it any exposure. So looking at the outcome here, Five of Pentacles reversed, it's like, how could something here, end up working for you or working out if you're not basically putting it out there? So this is an interesting reading for me, Aquarius. What I almost kind of feel like for you is that I'm feeling guided to say, first and foremost, for Aquarians that have ideas for work and for business, maybe you're not a boss, but maybe, you have a boss, obviously, and maybe you've been thinking about telling your boss about an idea you have, an endeavor you have, whatever the case might be. If you've been thinking about that kind of stuff, I feel like you shouldn't hold back. I feel like you should definitely put it out there, because putting it out there is going to get you the exposure you need, and definitely it's going to be really awesome for you. I feel like there's a good outcome of that if you end up putting out what you think would be a great idea, especially if you're an Aquarius that has some sort of creative idea showing up here at this time. Now, if it's not about creativity and it's about repairing things, what I would say for you, Aquarius, is if you're in a space where you want to repair something with someone, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business, whatever kind of work and collaboration you want to do with somebody, don't hold back, do it. Life's too short at the end of the day. And if we constantly are in that space where our mouth is closed, that old saying, closed mouths don't get fed, it's the same thing that applies here. So it's like, if you don't tell somebody you want to work on things with them, what's going to end up happening here for you is nothing's going to end up working, because stagnancy is going to be here. So I feel here for you moving into your next 24 hours, whether creatively, whether it's about repairing something, I do feel like you should open up about what you want, because if you don't, it's always going to be the way it is now, and there isn't going to be any sort of change, So take that how that resonates. Definitely take that into consideration here, Aquarius, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Nonetheless, Aquarius, happy birthday to you, and thank you for tuning in. Really, really means a lot to me, man. So we did our air, we did our water, we did our fire, hopping on into the earth sign, baby. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Virgo gang. Let's see what we got going on. Messages here for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Oh my lord, you guys actually have to see this time, okay? How the heck does a shuffle turn into this? I mean, seriously, Virgo, how does a shuffle turn into this? Oh my lord. Apparently, I have buttery butterfingers today, all right? So give me 2 seconds, guys, to clean this up real fast, because I cannot believe all these cards just flew like that. All right, Virgo, apparently you might have a message that you don't want me talking about. I don't know if that's the direction we're going in, but hey, is what it is, okay? All right, guys. Actually, you know what? Give me a second here. I'm going to fix these cards because a lot of them are pretty messed up. So just give me 2 seconds. I'm obviously going to shuffle for you guys. I'm not pulling your cards yet. Just give me 2 seconds, guys, and then I'll be right back here to fix everything up for you, okay?
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun.
All right, Virgos, we're back. I don't know where the aggression came from, genuinely. Like, Virgos, are y'all good? I wonder why those cards flipped out like that. Maybe it's an aggressive energy. Who knows? Let's see what's happening with you, though, Virgo, okay? I don't know what's going on, but we'll see what's happening. So, what do we got showing up here, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours? What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Virgo, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Virgo, overall energy here for you is going to be the Nine of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look at your current energy, we got here the Queen of Swords. What you're dealing with, we got the Seven of Pentacles. And then the outcome for you is going to be the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So now I understand why half of my deck flipped right when I was pulling for you guys, Virgo, okay? I do see that things here could be a little bit intense, so let's go ahead and talk about it, you know? First things first, you know, we got here the Nine of Cups in reversed to the Queen of Swords in the upright position. So for your next 24 hours, Virgo, definitely kind of feels to me here for you guys. You could be in a space where you're not particularly happy, but Queen of Swords also could be an energy where you're kind of feeling a little bit cutthroat, right? So you're feeling pretty blunt. You're not feeling like you're in a very open or receptive or chill kind of mood. I'm just very blunt. So I do think that in your next 24 hours, you might be in a period of unfulfillment, and you might kind of be in that energy where you just don't really want to be bothered with anybody or anything. You know, looking at what it is you're dealing with, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you've been trying to be patient in a situation recently, but your patience here is being heavily tested. And I think that it's very frustrating for you in regards to your patience being so heavily tested. And looking at the outcome here for you, being the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse here represents that right now you just don't really feel like you're in that stable place or in that place where you have the things that you want, right? Because Ten of Pentacles upright represents like, I have it all, I have everything I need. Ten of Pentacles reverse is like, things are seriously lacking, things are seriously missing. So there's something here I feel not working out for you, and it's been pretty frustrating. You've tried to be as patient as you can. You're like, how much more patient do I have to be in order for this situation to work? And you're kind of in that space right now where it's frustrating. And you know what? Let yourself be frustrated. I know that some people might think that that's a counterintuitive idea. They might think that that's, you know, a waste of you know, time or whatever the case might be. But, you know, I can't tell you guys how many times I get frustrated with things that I want to do all the time. And, you know, when I end up getting required to be more patient, sometimes I lose my patience, right? So I think it's okay to feel your feelings and emotions. I'm a very big advocate of feel your feelings and emotions, because you feel them for a reason, right? We have these feelings and emotions for a reason. We were meant to feel them. So if you are feeling frustration, let yourself feel the frustration, because that's how you get it out. The best way you get out any kind of emotion is by engaging with it and feeling it. So Virgo, if you're pissed, be pissed. You know what I'm saying? Go to a rage room, break some shit. That is awesome. And I still never gone, and I want to go. Because trust me, I have my moments in time where I got rage that I want to take out, and I would love to like smash a fucking TV. That shit is really cool. So hey, go to a rage room or something if you need to get your stress out, right? If you have anything that helps you get stress out, kickboxing, going to the gym, whatever it might be, do what you got to do, boo. Okay? At the end of the day, just remember, we have emotions because we were meant to feel them. And don't let anybody try to get you to turn them off or change how you feel. Okay? You have the right to feel how you feel. So regardless, Virgo, this is how you'll get out of that energy regardless, just by simply feeling it. And I think that even though you're kind of at wit's end with your patience here, I think that moving forward, you're going to start to recognize, you're going to ask yourself this question: is what I'm being patient on currently, is it worth being patient for? Is it worth waiting for? I think you're going to get into a deeper place where you end up recognizing that. With all this patience I've had, is it worth waiting for? Because I think a lot of the time, guys, people recognize when they really ask themselves that question, no. You know, sometimes people say yeah, other times people say no. Most of the time I feel people say no. So I kind of invite you to ask yourself that question. Not today, not tomorrow. When you feel more calm, ask yourself, with what I'm waiting on, with what I'm waiting for, with what I've been patient with, is it worth waiting for in my life? Look for that answer within, and I feel like it's going to tell you what to do next. Okay? All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And by the way, look at everybody over here. Oh my God, you guys been to rage rooms? I want to go, man. You've gone before, they're fun, says Chelsea. Bella says rage rooms, yes. I want to go to a rage room. Oh my God, man. Before rage rooms, me and my friend would go to our local dump and smash cars with bats. Oh man. A nice hot bubble bath does it for you. Yeah. I'm a big fan of like hot tubs and like, you know, taking a nice warm bath for sure too. But yeah, man, I'm like, you know, I thought I was weird for like liking rage rooms or something, or maybe people would think that like I'm just like a crazy dude, but rage rooms are freaking awesome. They really are. It's such a cool thing to do. Regardless though, Virgo, thank you for tuning in with me and spending time with me. I really, really appreciate it, okay? All right, guys, so we did our second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. I can't believe we've already been live for like 36 minutes. It feels like we just went live 10 minutes ago. So with that being said, we're moving on to the last and final batch here, the last 4 signs. We're going to hop back on into the water, and we're going to start off here with the Scorpio. So let's see what's going on for the Scorps, baby. Messages here for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and then we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, all is well. Let's go ahead and take a look. Overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here possibly with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy, we have here the 6 of Wands in reverse, what you're dealing with, Scorpio, Knight of Cups, and then the outcome here for you is going to be the Hierophant in the reverse position. So Scorpios, for your next 24 hours, let's see what's going on with you. We start out here first and foremost with the 10 of Swords in reverse, and then we move here into the 6 of Wands in the reverse position. So I want to say for Scorpio, I feel like you're not giving up on something just yet, but you're not feeling all that successful. So 10 of Swords in the upright would represent, you know, ending a situation or giving up, if you will. But 10 of Swords reversed here says, I'm not giving up just yet. So taking a look at that paired with the 6 of Wands reverse, which is the card here that represents that maybe you're not feeling a lot of success. You're like, despite the lack of success I'm receiving, I'm still not giving up. And I love that for you. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with, Knight of Cups here is definitely giving me the energy of perseverance. You know, you're going to keep on doing something that you love nonetheless. And I mean, looking at the outcome here, Hierophant reversed, the thing about the Hierophant is that it's a card here that can represent commitments, but it's also a card here too that can represent the status quo, the way society views things, societal values, family values, whatever the case may be. So I feel like for your next 24 hours, it's like, hey, something may not be successful right now, and maybe society wouldn't support it, maybe my family wouldn't support it, maybe other people in my life would not support it, but you know what? I don't really care, because I'm on the path of doing something I love, and I believe in myself. And even if I'm not seeing the success I'm looking forward to right now, I don't really give a shit about anybody else's opinions or values. I care about my values because it's my path and I'm the only person who can walk on that path. Point blank, motherfucking period. So you're living your life not to make other people happy. You're living your life to make you happy. And you know what? By having resilience, by having perseverance, by continuing to consistently go forward, even when it feels at times that the success isn't coming in just yet, with that simple belief in yourself and that action you're taking, you can achieve the unachievable, and you can achieve the impossible. What's so freaking hilarious about the word impossible, when you really take a look at it, it does not mean anything other than I'm possible. Spell the word impossible. What does it spell? I'm possible. So I'm that person that believes that there are no impossibilities in this world. If there's something you wish to accomplish, you can have it. So the next time you say something's impossible, just a reminder, remind yourself of how it's spelled. There's a message in there for you. Okay? All right, Scorpio peeps. Love that for you. Really powerful message. Really, really awesome stuff showing up here overall. Okay? Love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water. We only finished up our water. We're now going to jump on into the fire, and we're going to have a look here at the Leo gang. So let's see what we got going on here for Team Leo, okay? Messages here for the Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, one more shuffle coming in here for you, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, the Lion Gang is doing well. Leo, overall energy here for you is going to be the Temperance. So you could be connecting here with a Sagittarius for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with, we got the Six of Wands in reverse. And then the outcome for the Leo peeps is going to be the 10 of Pentacles. So Leo, let's go ahead and talk about it. For your next 24 hours, Temperance here to the Knight of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you, but with the Temperance here to the Knight of Wands reversed, it feels to me like no longer kind of chasing something seems to be feeling or making you feel per se so much better than actually chasing something. I think that I say this all the time, and this is what I think, you know, take it how it resonates to you, of course, but I believe like when you chase things, it only runs more and more away from you and further away from you, right? Everything is energy, right? So let's think of an example real quick. If everything is energy and we are energy, put ourselves in this imaginative experience. Let's say we're walking out in the street or we're walking on the sidewalk, and out of nowhere, some person randomly starts chasing us. What is our first natural instinct to do? Our first natural instinct is to get the fuck out of there and keep running, right? So with that being said, if everything is energy and we are energy, imagine it in the same manner. If you're chasing something energetically, what does it want to do? It wants to run away from you. So looking at it from that perspective, when we learn to stop chasing, but instead tap into the energy of knowing, it's a completely different story. See, we can chase our dreams so that those dreams can become true. But if we know our dreams are going to be coming true, instead of chasing something, we're saying that this is what it is. And therefore, we're attracting that energy into our lives. So I feel here for you, Leo, moving into your next 24 hours, looking at what you're dealing with, right? You've chased, looking at what you're dealing with, Six of Wands reversed. You've chased and you've had no success. And then looking at the outcome here for you, being the 10 of Pentacles, you're ready here to start to see a change. Because now, as you're no longer chasing something, what are you noticing the difference is? You feel better, and looking at the outcome, 10 of Pentacles, I'm starting to see the success. So that's the difference that's happening here, and I feel like you're finally starting to see that. You're like, every time I chase something, it only ran away from me. But now that I'm no longer chasing, I'm starting to see things align for me. I'm starting to see success showing up in my life and in my reality. So guys, always remember, don't chase. It only runs away from you. Instead, reinforce and reaffirm the fact that what you want, you already have. Believe it to be true. Know it to be true in your life, and then you will attract that lifestyle, okay? All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water. We also did our fire. We're going to hop on into our air sign now, and we're going to have a look here at the Gemini gang. So let's see what we got going on here, baby. What do we got showing up here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Interesting energy. I can't put my finger on it, Gemini. Interesting energy showing up here for you, though. We did have a Knight of Swords in the reverse come out for you, so you could be in no contact with somebody right now. You might not be talking to somebody or communicating to somebody at this time. Nonetheless, though, Gemini, one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, all is well. Gemini, overall energy here for you is going to be the 9 of Wands in reverse. Taking a look here at your current energy, we have the Empress in reverse, what you're dealing with, 3 of Cups, and then the outcome for you, Gemini, 9 of Cups in the reverse position. So taking a look into your next 24 hours, you know, I said at first, right, before we pulled these cards coming out, we had a Knight of Swords in the reverse show up, and I said, it looks like you're kind of in no contact. I feel like this is the reason as to why, because 9 of Wands reversed, Empress reversed, you weren't necessarily in a position where you felt super secure being vulnerable with somebody, but you shared vulnerability with somebody nonetheless. And I feel like despite sharing that vulnerability with the person you're dealing with, I almost kind of get that feeling of they weren't as receptive to it as you would have liked them to have been. 3 of Cups here could be representing that maybe if you shared your vulnerability with somebody, they might have not kept your vulnerability such a secret. They might have possibly shared maybe something you told them in confidence with other people. Because I'm kind of getting that vibe here of somebody where you talk to them in confidence and maybe they didn't keep it so confidential. And if that's the case here for you, Gemini, you're not happy about that. 9 of Cups reversed. But if it's not about somebody here spilling out your vulnerable moments, it could be about somebody here being kind of dismissive and being like, okay, we'll just be happy instead. That is the number one thing, the number one bullshit thing I fucking hate in terms of people that have toxic positivity. You know, they'll constantly say, hey, just be happy, right? It's like, I'm pouring my fucking heart out to you over here, and the last thing that you say, or the only thing you say, is just be happy. It completely invalidates the person and what it is they're explaining. So I think that for some Geminis, it could be going down this route here as well. So of course, take it how it resonates to you, but it's like, dude, really? You know? So I think that you're kind of in the space where it's like, all right, well, I tried to open up and it didn't seem super receptive. So it's like, I'm not really going to talk about it anymore going forward. But I would definitely say, Gemini, if you're dealing with a person here who's not receptive, you may have opened up, but you didn't open up to the right person, and that's okay. Sometimes people seem like they're approachable, they seem like they're willing to listen, but maybe that's just not who they are sometimes. And at the end of the day, don't let this discourage you from opening up to other people, because you got to know people in your life give a shit. Genuinely, people in your life give a shit, Gemini. So with that being said here for you, moving into your next 24 hours, you have every right to feel annoyed, irritated, upset about how maybe somebody here handled you expressing yourself to them. But don't let this discourage you from reaching out to people in the future, because please do know there are people that are going to respond incredibly different than in comparison to this response you received. Okay? All right, Geminis, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys so much for tuning in nonetheless, okay? By the way, Shelro, thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. You said, I don't know how I'd kickstart my day without you, Ant. Thank you. I know a lot of us would agree that your messages reach the ones who need it the most, and you have indeed helped a great deal. We appreciate you. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you too, guys. I always say it, man. Any way I can help, I'm more than happy to. So I'm more than happy to help in regards to your situation and everybody else's. And genuinely, thank you for the donation. I really do appreciate that. And I'm glad that, you know, I'm able to help kickstart your day. I really do appreciate that too, guys. You have no idea how happy that actually makes me. So thank you for your love and support. I appreciate it, Shelro. Thank you very much. By the way, thank you so much, Santrovic Gaming, for subbing to the channel. I appreciate that. And Christy Winter, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that as well. Welcome into the Soul family. More than happy to have you. All right, guys. So we finished up our lovely air. We did our water and we did our fire. Going on to the last but not least zodiac sign for today's daily reading. We're going to have a look here at the Taurus gang. So let's see what we got going on for the bull gang, baby. Messages here for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 179 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, that'd be awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Really, really means a lot to me, guys, okay? All right, my Taurus peeps. One last shuffle here for you. And we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy here for you is going to be the Queen of Wands. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we have the Hermit in reverse, what you're dealing with, Taurus. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and then the outcome here for you is going to go ahead and be the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. So let's see what we got going on here for the Bull Gang. Ooh, Taurus. For your next 24 hours, I feel like something's going to be communicated to you that gets you out of hiding. And what do I mean by out of hiding, Taurus? I mean hermit mode, right? Because hermit in reverse, that's about coming out of hermit mode. And Queen of Wands sometimes can be in an energy where it's like you're triggered. Somebody here could bother you, so you can get really irritated and really ramped up. And you're like, I'm ready to put a person in their place. So I feel like for Taurians in the next 24 hours, something's going to be communicated here to you. And it's going to basically pull you out of hermit mode. You might have been avoiding somebody, dodging somebody, not talking to somebody, but then boom, something here is said, and then you just come right back. You're like, okay, you want to go ahead and communicate this to me? Well, let me tell you what's on my mind. Okay, Taurus, goddamn, dude. So you're going to be telling somebody what's on your mind here. You're definitely going to be conveying how you feel in the next 24 hours. I feel like somebody here is triggering you and getting you out of hermit mode, because you're going to go right there and say what you need to say. Looking at what you're dealing with, right? Four of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody here getting something off their chest. So somebody here will be conveying a message to you. And I feel like the way that you might respond to it is initially you were probably avoiding this person, but now you're snapping into action and you're getting ready to let them know how you feel. And Queen of Wands here could be an energy of irritation, an energy of being mad or anything of that nature. So the response that you give to this person, might not be the best, but hey, they said something that was triggering, right? So looking at the outcome here for you being the Eight of Swords reversed, you're going to be getting all your thoughts into a form of communication and laying out all those thoughts on this individual. So Taurus, I definitely feel like you are not one to be fucked with in the next 24 hours. And I would definitely advise cross watchers to not fuck with any of the Taurians in their lives. I definitely see like you're going to be giving somebody here a message they may need to hear. Queen of Wands can even be tough love for somebody who might need to hear some tough love as well. But I do see for the next 24, if you've been avoiding somebody, something here is going to be said that's going to make you come right on back. And you're going to be basically saying what's on your mind here. Okay? All right, my bull gang. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to the daily reading. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys are well and hope you all enjoyed today's messages. For everybody that's in here right now, if you guys can drop a like, that'd be absolutely awesome. And of course, I do want to say happy Wednesday to everybody. Happy hump day. Hope you guys have been having a great week here so far. We are at the midweek portion, so if your week has been a little bit rough, always note that it can get so much better from here. So take a look at what you can do to improve from today to the rest of the week and get started, man. Okay? Remember, one of my favorite quotes, and I don't know why I feel like saying a quote today, but I'm going to say a quote today here for everybody. It is not a bad life. It's just a bad day. If somebody needs to hear that, there's a quote here for you, because that's a quote I love. Sometimes we have bad days and we say, our whole fucking life sucks, and we get in that doomed mentality. I think that if there's somebody out there who needs to hear it, it's not a bad life, it's just a bad day. Don't know why, felt the need to say that. Regardless though, guys, thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. For everybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much for your generosity. Really helps out a lot more than you guys know. So thank you so much, man. Really appreciate your kindness and your support. I do want to mention, if anybody here is new and you guys like the channel and you like the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I would gratefully appreciate it and be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. Everybody, just want to give you guys a quick announcement. If you're an Aquarius or if you're a Capricorn, your video is up currently for February 2023. So Capricorn and Aquarius, check out your February videos. They're posted on my channel, your monthly check-in videos. Pisces, you will be uploaded tomorrow. So Pisces, don't you worry. Your monthly check-in for February will be posted tomorrow. So you guys will be able to watch that video. And yeah, after Pisces gets posted tomorrow, all the February readings are done for the week or are done for the month. So I'll get working on like the mid-months and other types of content for you guys coming in shortly. Okay. I do want to mention, if you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, you guys can feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be linked down in the description below. I also want to mention, in terms of personal services, guys, the 2 for 20 questions, they're almost out of stock for the week. So if you guys want to get yourself a 2 for 20 tarot question, do keep in mind it is first come, first serve. There's a couple that you can get left. So go ahead and check out the site if you want it this week. So definitely feel free to give that a check out. Otherwise, it'll be out of stock and restocked next week as well. In regards to regular 15-minute detailed, in-depth personal readings, there is a couple more of those. There's a lot more of those than there is for the 2 for 20s. So if you want an in-depth personal reading, check out my website, go to the personal services, and schedule one if you guys are interested. Okay. All right, everybody, though, with that being said, happy Wednesday. Thank you for spending time with me. It actually was a really awesome daily reading here today. Thank you guys for your awesome energy, and I hope you had fun, and I hope you had some value here. I hope I brought value to the table here for everybody who's watching. But guys, have a great Wednesday. Have a great day. Thank you for spending time with me, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to the Soul family, and y'all take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.